So my last 3 builds were all strand builds, and I really wanted to go back to the original 3 subclasses, Void, Solar, and Arc. So today we're taking a look at the Void Warlock with the new exotic Vexcalibur. This glaive does so many things, and it has the benefit of being void. This is most definitely the best glaive in the game. With this build, you're going to be able to spam grenades, have infinite overshield, have 100% uptime on your volatile rounds, and have insane healing all the time by just using this glaive. If you're still looking to get Vexcalibur, it's a secret exotic quest on the EDZ, and I have a full video on it right here. I mean, just look at this thing. Tell me it's not cool. And it has a badass name like Vexcalibur. Oh yeah, it definitely lives up to its name. So there's 2 things that make Vexcalibur really great. The Mirror Distribution Matrix fires a spread equipped with a quick draining shield. Blocking damage with your shield gradually bestows void overshields to yourself and your allies. So by getting energy and just blocking, you're going to give yourself and anyone around you a void overshield. And then the Perpetual Loophole trait. You deal additional damage while you're protected by an overshield. And when you defeat someone when you have an overshield, it replenishes that overshield. So by guarding and meleeing, you're constantly going to have uptime on your overshield. And you're going to be dealing additional damage when you have an overshield. I think it's best if I give you a quick, simple little walkthrough on how this thing works. So I'm taking it into Shiro Chief for a little demonstration. Well, you see, every time I fire a shot and hit something, it's gaining energy for my shield. The bigger the target, the bigger the energy gain. So here I turn my shield on and then I slowly start to get my void overshield. Anytime my void overshield is damaged, all I have to do is just hit something or just kill something and it gives me my overshield back to 100%. And plus, you have bonus damage when you have an overshield. And remember, you can spread this overshield to anybody that's near you by just blocking. But yeah, I just wanted to get a quick little rundown. Now, finally, let's get into the video. So the exotic that we're using with this build is Karnstein Armlets, which synergizes really well with Vexcalibur, or just glaives in general. Vampire's Caress. Melee kills instantly restore a large amount of health and continue to restore health afterwards for a short duration. This paired with the overshield you get from Vexcalibur is amazing, and we're going to be putting on a void fragment that takes the healing to the next level. So let's take a look at these void aspects and fragments. First, of course, we have Feel the Void, so we can get Devour when we use Avoid ability, and then Child of the Old Gods because it's just too good to pass up. Then for the fragments, we have Echo of Persistence. Void buffs applied to you have a longer duration, and that means Devour also has a longer duration. And if you don't know what Devour does, every time you get a kill while Devour is active, you get full health instantly. Echo of Instability. Defeating targets with your grenades grants volatile rounds. And trust me, we're going to be using our grenades a lot, just because we get them back so quickly. And this is the 3rd thing we use to heal. We're using Karnstein Armlets to heal, Devour to heal, and then Echo of Leeching. Melee Final Blows starts health regeneration for you and your allies. Trust me, it's going to be very hard to kill you, and you're going to be healing a lot. And then Echo of Exchange. Melee Final Blows grants grenade energy. And yes, this works with the glaive. So we're going to be using our grenade a lot just because we're going to be meleeing a lot with the glaive. So for this build, we're going to be leaning to any and everything void. So for my heavy weapons, I'm using a crafted commemoration from the Deepstone Crypt Raid with enhanced reconstruction and enhanced killing tally, which literally melts anything, including champions when you have killing tally procced all the way up. We have 2 void siphons giving us orbs, and then 1 heavy ammo finder so we can keep on getting heavy for commemoration. And then an artifact perk, Bricks from Beyond. Defeating a powerful combatant with a void weapon has a chance to generate heavy ammo for you and your teammates. And we're rocking 2 void surges, so that will help us with Vexcalibur and our heavy machine gun. And we have 1 void reserves on just to get us a little bit more ammo. And last, we have Void Loader, which is just to amp up the reload speed for our glaive and our machine gun. We have Firepower and Grenade Kickstart for our grenades because we're going to be using our grenades a lot. Emergency Reinforcement for our chest plate just for a little bit more protection. We're going to be making a lot of orbs, and we need the Innovation mod, which is reducing grenade cooldown every time you pick up an orb. And then we have 2 bomber mods. When we use our class ability, it's going to reduce our grenade cooldown. And then 1 proximity ward mod, which is getting an overshield while doing a finisher. The mods aren't anything crazy, but if you try something new and it works for you, let me know down below so I can try it. And this is a really fun build. I mean, let's be honest, are you going to use this in Grand Masters and Master Raids? I mean, probably not. But still, you can do most content with fun builds, and this is just one that I found. So let's take a look at it. So here we're testing it out in the new Legend Defiant Battlegrounds. So remember, for this build, melee to get your health back instantly and your grenade at the same time, shoot your glaive so you can spawn orbs and gain shield energy, and lastly, use that shield so you can get overshield. And again, when you have overshield, your glaive does bonus damage. So with your glaive basically having 100% uptime on volatile rounds, it's like you have a little handheld shotgun, because every time you shoot it, everything around explodes. And if you're running low on volatile rounds, when you're shooting, you're making orbs, which gives you more volatile rounds. And when you melee, you get your grenade back, and when you throw your grenade and get a kill, it gives you more volatile rounds. And this also makes your Void LMG just 1,000 times better. And you're going to have Devour up most of the time. And with Devour, all you have to do is just get one kill and you're already back up to full health. There's so many things that synergize really well into this build. It just feels like a really good puzzle piece coming together. And y'all could try out Winter's Guile for more melee damage, but they nerfed the timer for that thing into the ground. I think it's like 3 or 4 seconds in between kills, and it's just too short. Now, if the timer was longer, like, I don't know, 15, 10, it would be way better, but like 4 or 5 seconds is just, it's not enough time. So that's why I went with Karn's Name Armlets to give me more healing, and it lasts over time. I've used this build in raids, dungeons, legend content, and it really does require you to get up close and personal. But then don't forget, you still have a really good LMG in the back that you could just use to mow down anything, and then you're going to be making an amazing amount of orbs. This is just a really good fun build all around. Now, I wouldn't take this into like master raids or a grandmaster, but that's like the top 10 or 15% of content that you really have to take the best builds. But yeah, I just wanted to share this fun build, and the next build that I'm working on is a Strand Titan. I guess the generic Strand Titan with the Abeyant Leap that everyone's been making videos on for quite some time. Or I might try out something different. I have a few things in my back pocket that I have to go over and look at. I'm just rambling and talking, but if you made it this far into the video, I'm super impressed, because even I don't find myself that entertaining. I'm a bit of a loser. But are we just gonna gloss over the fact that I haven't uploaded in over 20 days? That's crazy. It's a blessing that I'm even getting people to watch my shitty content, let alone just stick around. And I'm sorry, I was dealing with some stuff, and everything else just took a back seat. But a break like that will never happen again. But I should be on top of my stuff like really well now. So if people watch this video, thank you for sticking around, and look out for the next one.